Hi everybody, this is Diane. This is just going to be a quick Saturday afternoon video. Not sure if you're going to see it Sunday or Monday, but I just want to show you a very, very little haul that I got at the thrift store a couple weeks ago. And then I want to show you the covers that I made for the little golden book journals. I just made them this morning, and we're going to hopefully make one tag for each of the journals. So first of all, a couple weeks ago, I went to the thrift store. Remember, I went to a new thrift store in my area and got a couple of border punches. And this is one of them. And those really pretty vintage decorative tins. I went back again, and all of the rest of the border punches were gone. And all of the decorative tins were gone, but I got 3 of them. I got the 3 best ones when I was there, and I don't need any more. I just wanted to look at them again, but they were all gone. Probably a collector grabbed them. And the punches were gone, and that's fine. I don't need any more punches, but I did find these items to share with you. I got this pack of Prima metal paper clips that look like banners, and only one is missing. So there are 11 of them, and I'm all about using really cool paper clips. And I love Graphic 45, and this chipboard set was in here. I used to have this paper pad, the Lady's Diary. I don't usually buy chipboard because it's thicker than what I want. I don't know why, I have to get that back in there. It's like a game. And this ticket is in here, and something else. Looks like it's, no, it didn't. It's just poking out. So everything is complete in here. It looks like somebody opened it, and then maybe they had something that they could seal it up with again, because this does not look like original packaging. But anyway, I used to have this paper pad, Lady's Diary. It's pretty old, and I don't think I have any of these papers anymore, but I can use these. So as I was saying, I don't usually get the chipboard because it's thicker than what I like, but I often peel chipboard pieces if I have them. Or I could use them on a cover. So I'm going to I took them out of the plastic because I'll just put them in something else and store them in a way that would be easier to store them. So I'll set them aside for now. And the other thing I got was just this pack of pink index cards, because, you know, they're pink. So those are my thrift store finds. Now, I did work on the covers for these adorable golden books. And I had selected the chenille in a video, because these golden books, I started them a couple weeks ago. I think I took 2 weeks off because I did take a week off from making journals, and then this past week I took a detour and made those wire-bound journals because I had a request from a friend. So now this week, today's Saturday, so I'm getting a head start on the week. I just wanted to make the covers, and I did. And then I decided to make a video for it. I would go ahead and make some tags too. So I added the chenille to the spines and some rickrack. I'm hoping this isn't going to be too tricky to sew a signature in here. I've sewn signatures into chenille before. And I put some rickrack on the inside. I used the same on this one, the 2 skunk journals. For this one, my daughter's journal, I used this one. I could not put rickrack on this edge because this was just too chunky. It didn't have a space for adding rickrack. On the inside, I just put fabric on the insides of all of them, so I did add some rickrack on the inside. You can see here I added a flower and some leaves, and I'll talk about those in a second. And here is the rickrack, or the chenille for the Ducky. I didn't put rickrack on this either because this is close to the edge, and I don't really think it needs the rickrack, but I did put some inside. Now I wanted to put on these flowers. I had ordered these from Amazon, but it said that they were iron-on, but I thought it would be okay because I could just glue them on. But they have this plastic on the back. That's what the iron-on thing is. And I'm pretty sure I used one already in something. I don't even remember what, but I was able, with a little bit of difficulty, to peel the plastic off because there's proof. There's the piece of it. But I can't do it. I tried and tried, and it'll hurt my fingernails if I keep trying. So I thought the only way I can glue them on, because I didn't think I'd be able to, and I did try it with my daughter's journal. And I let it dry for several hours, and then I still was able to peel it up even easily. So the only thing I figured I could do would be to iron it onto a piece of muslin and cut it out. Another thing I'm going to add to some of these journals are some metal corners. So I did have I selected the colors I wanted for each cover, and then I have these leaves that I got at an estate sale. They were with, I don't have any in here. There's a bunch of leaves cut out, and they're two leaves glued together of fabric. And what were they with? I don't remember. Oh, this is what they were with. So the woman who made those leaves made these flowers. So that's what, I guess these are beginnings of something. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted the leaves for this. So I'm going to glue these on. I think just one flower and one leaf is okay here. It's clogged. These are getting a little difficult to get the glue out of, but it is not time to refill them yet. So I just have to struggle along. I just don't want to keep old glue in here. If I keep refilling it when it's half full, then the glue doesn't empty itself out and just get refreshed. There's usually, well, always a little bit of glue left in the bottle when I refill it, but I don't want it half full. Okay, so there's that one. And I'll do the same thing with this one. I have the same. I didn't iron that on. I ironed on 4 flowers, but I forgot that 2 of them are going on the duck. So I'll have to, I can iron this piece on so it doesn't get lost. I think I want a darker leaf because this one is just about the color of the floor there. I did trim the leaves to make them smaller. Oh, here's a darker one. I debated on whether I should cover the end papers or the back covers, and I decided not to. So I'll have to iron that down. And I'm not going to cut these out on camera, so I was going to put, I didn't want to cover up this cute little cluster of rocks and flowers, so I was just going to put 2 of the flowers over here. And this definitely needs metal corners. This is the roughest book of the bunch that I have here. So leaves and flowers for that journal. Now let's go ahead. Oh, and I also have these little flowers. These are foam ones that came with a set of spring craft project for kids. And I got it just pretty much to have these. So I might add those to the flowers too. or these felt ones that I ordered from Amazon. But for now, we can set these aside and work on some tags. I looked in my little pouches. I have 4 pouches, one for each journal. So I went through those and selected some images that I could use on tags. So first of all, I have the most images for the duck journal, but thought for my daughter's journal, it's a little girl, the Big Enough Helper, so I pulled out some girl images. This is a vintage play set with flannel on the back. It was like a flannel graph. It's more like flocking, but she's in pretty bad shape, so she needs to be glued down to something. And then these are all digitals. So I'll use one of these. I think I'd like to use her. She does have a little scribbling on her face. So this is 3 1/4, and it looks like it's wide enough. And they're just going to be simple. I needed these journals to be simple. I could use a border stamp, a background stamp, or I could put some of my cut off paper on the back to give interest to the background. But, I chose the pink card to go with the girl, so I don't want to completely cover it. So I think I will use a background stamp. Okay, I picked out a few background stamps, and I think I like would either be this one or the plaid. I think I'll use the lace one. The next question is, what color do I stamp it? That looks pretty. I think I'd like to add a little blue to it. made it a little wider than I wanted it because I thought maybe I would use a border punch, but I think that would be too busy with that lace background. So I'm going to make it a little smaller. I want to punch something to add to that. I feel like I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be. But I'm not sure. I like this color, but I think it's got too much pattern on it. This one has pattern on it, but it's got a more solid background. I think that works better. And I think that's all I need. And of course, I will put a hole or some lace at the top. I think that one's cute. Okay, now the next one, let's do the ducky. I have this piece already. It's the same width. I'll just cut it. I think this was 6.5. Yep, 6.5. I think I'll use this as a pocket in the book. This is another piece of that play set. If I used that, I would cut away some of that green from around. That might have been designed that way so to give the neck support, but I won't need that. And this I can use as a pocket in the journal too. So I guess that leaves me with just this one piece. In fact, I'll just cut away all of the green. could use the plaid for the duck. I'll do it in soft suede. It's just easier for me to line it up if I do it this way for this part. Let's see. Maybe I'll put a strip across that because it's very obvious. I'm going to look and see if I have some words from a children's book that I can add to that. Okay, I narrowed it down to, where are you going and what do you wish? Do you think we will get our wishes? And those are my stories for now. I think I'll use, and those are my stories for now. This would be cute in the back of the journal since it sounds like it's a conclusion of something. Those are my stories for now, until the next journal. I'm not going to ink them. Oh, here's my little bottle. Okay, since I didn't ink around them, the little letters, I'm going to just draw a line around them. This is Paper Studio pen from Hobby Lobby, fine line pen. I really like it. I know that there are lines in the plaid, but I think I just want to draw a solid line around the border. That looks really cute. I like it. There's two. I have two skunk journals. So I have this salt and pepper set that came out of a collector's price guide, and this out of a kid's book. There's quite a bit of purple in the skunk books, so I pulled out this lavender cardstock. Let's see if we like the lavender cardstock. I like it for these guys. Yeah, I think I like it. Okay, what kind of background? Thought I got this crackle out for the skunks. Like, it looks like tree bark, kind of. I'm trying to think of what color to use. We've got some blue on both of these pieces, but I don't know. Let me try it. I think I like that because of the other colors that are in that book. I'm thinking for this, it just seems so inconsequential on here. So I was thinking I would make a pocket on this tag. And these, I'm not sure how to arrange them. That helps ground them. Might want a lighter one though, because the skunks are pretty dark. Yeah, that looks better. So this says she had her wee little dinner and went to sleep. And she's eating her dinner right there. And this says, please tell us your story. So I think I'll use that one because I like it. I'm going to edit all of this out. All right, these are done, and I figured I better add a quote to Judy's card too. I didn't go around those letters yet because it's still a little bit wet glue around the edges that could ruin my pen. So anyway, this one says, Betty said that will be fun. Please tell us your story. She had her wee little dinner and went to sleep. And those are my stories for now. So thank you for coming along with me today. That took longer than I thought it would, but I'm glad I have one tag for each journal all ready to go. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a creative day. Bye.